Let's start the tutorial, and today we are going to make first the cover. And as you see, we have a closure with elastic, and we have a small flap here and a something wider flap on the left. Then this opens up, and then we have two flaps that flips up and down. And that is the first thing that we are going to do. And when this is all closed, then there is all the way around a nice spine covered up with bookbinder's linen. So on the back we have some braids that keeps the elastic on its place. On the front we have a nice decorative braid that makes the closure. So that is what we're going to do today. Alright. For those who have ordered a kit, you will receive you will find in your box a few pieces of chipboard, and there is one that is fold down. That means that I already prepared one fold line for you guys, because otherwise I could not send it to you in that box. So I made the 7-inch score line, and the measurements that I'm gonna give you in the tutorial, I'm going to score at two sides. One side it's 5 3/4 and that's 7. So the 7 you don't have to do that because I already did that. So it's 5 3/4 and 7. Then I'm going to turn my completely chipboard all the way around, and then I score at 3 and 4 1/4. Then if I am correct, then the inner section needs to be about 8 inch. Okay, that is the extra information I want to give you to those who have bought a kit. Okay. Hey guys, I found something a few weeks back when I was cleaning up my craft room, and this is a Tim Holtz file folder, and I think I bought it a year and a half ago, and I still did not use it. And I am thinking about using this, and this was actually also in it, and see what I can make of this. So I absolutely have no idea. I think this is needed for making a hinge or something. I don't know. Can you fold this? Or these? I'm gonna see what this is actually for. I think it's for hinges, but I'm gonna look that up. Alright, well anyway, I'm gonna search for what's actually going to be needed for this one. And so yeah, but I want to make actually a smaller one than this one. So first of all, I am gonna see if I can remake this in another size, because this one is pretty big, but yeah, but I do like it. So shall we see how we can add this? So here is that. Oh, oops, elastic. Oh, no. Oh yeah, that's totally me. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to see how this is going to be working for me. So actually this is one elastic strip that holds it everything down, and then we have 3 flaps. So these are supposed to be in here, and we have these folds that actually is capable of making this pretty thick as we want, as thick as we want. So yeah, actually pretty thick chipboard. Okay, and then if we use, because I know myself, I like to make thick things, not thick things, thick projects. So if I use the last fold line, oh yeah, what then this don't fit nicely anymore. So that's strange. So if you use that same fold line on all the 3 flips, same here, that's be needed if you are going to build something in here, for let's say making a nice album or something like that, then this is not fitting nicely. It does fit, but not as nice as I want it. So that is a thing that I want to keep in mind if I'm going to make one of my own. Alright, so I'm gonna do some brainstorming and gonna see if I can create something like this. Would not be hard, I think. Yeah, cool. Alright, so I'm gonna dig in some and see what I can do. Okay, stay tuned. Okay, let's get started. And I always have chicken feet before I start the project. Now, what we have, I do have this tin chipboard. One side white, one side brown. I'm gonna see if I have enough of these for you guys, but we're going to need 2. So one side is white and one side is brown. And we're going to make a folio of it, and I'm going to try to make it a bit like a Tim Holtz folio, and like I showed you before, and yeah, let's see how this turns out. So the meaning is that we're going to use the brown on the outside and the white on the inside. So let's see what we can do. Alright, so the first one, and oh yeah, that is also a thing that I'm going to tell you. Okay, this will not fit in the package for a 12x12 paper. So it means that I need to score these for you. And yeah, and which score line that will be announced in just a second, because I don't know yet for now. Okay, so the first one I am going to score at 3 inches. I need to push it real good, because of course it's chipboard, tin chipboard, but yeah. Alright, and the next score line is 4 1/4, and that will be the spine. So it's 4 1/4 thick. I was thinking of making it 1 inch thick, but I thought, why not make it just a little thicker? Now, this is not always handy, I know. So I have to make a mark because some of these grooves are not particularly nice for me. So I'm just trying to see if I can score it on another place. Let's turn it around just a bit, see if I can do this. Okay, because this is pretty thick. This goes everywhere. I don't like that. Okay, this always happens to me on camera. Okay. Now I'm gonna try to score it on my scoreboard, but if I can't, then I just need my ruler. But I want to give this a try. I do, but here in the middle somehow it's not oiling. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh yes, here we go. Phew, okay. Well, perhaps it's better to use your ruler, but we have it! Yay! Okay, then the last one is going to be here. The next one. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I'm just reading my little note right here that I made a few days ago. Between here and the next, between this spine, this fold line and the next fold line, there is 8 inches. So if I will put this right here, or I'm going to measure it, then this is my next fold line, the 8 inches. So in between here it's 8 inches. Yes, it is. So I'm gonna make my next fold line on that 8 inch. So I made just a little mark because for some reason this gap right here scores the best. Fingers crossed. And somehow here in the middle, I think in the middle the chipboard is a little thicker. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, here we go off. Alright, oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, it's pretty thick chipboard. Alright, so the next we need of course another oh my gosh, 1/4. So yeah, so actually this is scored at 8, doing from 0 till 8, and then it's needed 9/4. Or I will put this at the 0, and then I am going to score this at 1/4 inch. So the spine is 1/4 inch. Okay. Oh yeah, all the way down. Good girl. Yay! Alright. So this is a small flap, and well, we made the spine 1/4. This is the inside or the outside, and this is the other closure. That is cool. Shall we first fold this together? So I'm gonna fold this to the middle because I want my brown on the outside. Okay, now this is nicely stiff. So I'm gonna... Now we could have used also just chipboard. But as I saw that Tim Holtz folio and I still had these chipboards in my stash, I thought, well, why not make it our own? So that is one. Here we go. That is that. So that is how our folio looks like on the outside. So it's just a little overcrossing each other, and that will do. Perfect. Yeah, I like that. That is cool. Now I hope. Shall we use some Tyvek on the inside just to be sure? I don't know. What do you think? We could have done that. We could still do that just to be sure. Or we can. I'm always afraid that this is going to tear down some reason. So I want to be sure before I continue. Let me think just a second. See, that is what I'm calling the go along with me. I'm always thinking between things that I need to do. Alright, I'll be back in 1 second and give it a little thought how this will end up when we're going to use it and 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 use it. But I think that's the same. Oh, let me grab it. I think that's the same with that Tim Holtz piece. I think when you fold it and fold it and fold it and fold it, I think at the end, because this is even stiffer than this one is, this is a little thinner, I think that's also going to be tear down. I don't know. And they made more score lines, but I will do not, because I like to cover up my spine as it seems like a nice big book. Alright, so give me just a minute. Okay, I did a little smoochie on the inside. I need one, so we do that together. Okay, I think I have something in mind. So I'm gonna see how that turns out. I think we go all the way around with that vintage photo distress ink. You can use any color, of course, what you like, but I am going to use my vintage photo. Now this is a little shimmery, but when it dries it won't get off. But for now, if you are going to touch it with your finger right away, then it will. So let's smooch all the edges when there is something white. Because it's chipboard. Chipboard needs to be covered up. And even it's a folio, and some of you guys have used a Tim Holtz folio. Perhaps you did this too, or cover it up with paper. Sorry for the noise, but it's a big item, so. Alright, just a little tap right here. Now what I do like is to round the corners. Now I don't know if my normal cutter, no, I thought so. Oh, it does. Oh yeah, nice girl. But of course the corner chompers, the from VR memory keepers, are the best for that. But I know you don't have that. All people have, not all people have that in their stash. Then not all people do have a corner punch, but some of you have. Yep, here we go. And it's really hard for me to do, yeah, no, it's not hard to make kits, but I have to take care of not use too much stuff that not all people have. So, yeah, I'm doing the best I can, anyway. Alright, so let's switch these corners. I think this is a little more fancier. What do you think? Yeah, I like that. I like the round corners. That looks a bit more fancy. Cool. Alright, now before we go to the inside, oh yeah, now it's the time, I think, to see which line I will score for you guys. Is this a 30? Yeah, I think this will fit. So I am going to score for you guys this piece, and the rest of you can do that your own. I have to score it for you guys, otherwise it won't fit. And I'm not going to make all 4 score lines, because you already saw how difficult it was. Alright, yes, that's cool. Well, we can make the inside, we can cut these and prepare them. So let's do that. Let's prepare the inside, but we're going to the outside in just a second. So I am going to give you the measurements for the inside. Alright, so we have another piece, and this piece we are going to cut at 7/7/8 by 7/1/4. So we're going to cut that at 7/7/8 by 7/1/4. 7/1/4. So we have this piece, let's say, yeah. Okay, now we need another one. So that's 7/7/8 and 7, let me peep, 1/4, 7/1/4. Okay, now we can use these later on, but we need these 2 pieces. Let's grab our base. So if you can see, this is too small. So we have to take the longest side. Yeah, that fits nicely just in between in here. If that isn't the issue, if this is not fitting in here, then you need to cut out just a little strip. It needs to go in between these gaps, these fold lines. So if it's too big, then cut it down just a little. Alright, so now we're going to fold this at 1. So that is 1 inch. and then at 2 1/4 because we need that spine. The spine is 1 1/4, so we need to score at 2 1/4. Okay, and let's do that on the other piece too. So at 1 and at 2 1/4. Oops, that happens sometimes. 2 1/4. Then it goes just the other direction. We don't want that to happen, so I'll be carefully. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so now we're going to fold it in. One time, and that's 1 inch. Okay, now let's smooch it. Let's smooch the edges right away so it can dry a bit. And then all the way around. Go. Let's try it again. That's a good go. Perfect. Oh yeah. Alright, so let me do the other one and then I'll come back to you. Okay, let's see. I do like this image. I don't know if it will fit, but I do like it. So it needs a base background, otherwise it's totally not watched. And I'm going to use this green and then this color ribbon. I think that matches perfectly. So first of all, I'm going to cut my green. Of course, you can use any other picture you like. I'm just going to use this piece. And let's use a little brown edge. Shall we use a brown edge? Or shall we just go all over it? I think we just go all over it. So the best way to do that is just cut it out a little bigger than your chipboard. And then you glue this down and then you cut it out. I think that's the best way to do it. So I'm gonna apply some tape on here and let's see. It's not needed on the inside, but on the outside. I can recommend that you do your tape on the outside edges. Oops. Thank God it's not the correct side of the paper that we need. Okay, that's that. And then just move this. So actually I'm going to do the outside cover a bit the same as a normal cover, an album cover. Yeah. I think it's not needed, but yeah, you know me, I like that. I like that everything is going to be sealed and long lasting, and I don't trust this chipboard that it does that. So that's why I'm gonna add this, and I'm just going to be over the edge just a little, so I am sure I cover it all up. And I can stay away a little half inch from that edge because we're going to cover that up too. Okay, so now you can turn this over and you can cut it with your knife or scissor, whatever you're please using. And I think that is a better way to do that with my scissor. Go. And then this round shape, I'm going to use my scissor for it. Here we go. Alright, that's cool. Okay, so now we have covered it up. Now we can smooch the edges. That's that. See, that's the first one. Now I'm gonna do exactly the same thing on the other side with that green too. So you can stay away a little half inch from the side, the fold line, if you like. Okay, cut it, and always keep your left pieces, your leftovers, keep them. You never know what they are useful for. You know me, I use every inch. Alright, so we're going to do this the same way here. Put some tape on it. I'm going to try to film as much as possible so you don't miss a thing. But if you think this is already boring, then please skip forward. So let's peel this off. There we go. Put some glue in the middle. Yep, that's enough. It's nice to work with a big one. Alright, so I'm gonna do exactly the same. Just overlapping a bit. There we go. And then you can turn it over and cut it off, or you can cut it with your scissor if you prefer using that. This is not the correct way. Yes, this is good. Alright, so let's cut this off. Yeah, I need to cut a little of this edge too. It was just a little flimsy piece, not much, but that's it. Alright, so let's smooch the edges. Now we need to search for a background. Ooh, I think a flowery one. Now let's see which color we want for this. So this is the front, right here, front. I think this is going to be overlapping, and then in just a second I'm going, not right now, but I'm going to see how this will fit on here. Alright, so let's see. I'm going to search for a nice background and then I'll come back to you in just a minute. Okay, I choose my flowery background. And I'm going to show you in just a minute, but I think you already see which one it is. If you see this front page. So again, I am cutting this with that little inch that we have left, and now I'm gonna apply this, and this is also just a little bit bigger because I want to cut that edge. So I choose for this flowers because the green comes back and the owl comes back. You know, watch it here. Here's a little owl comes back. I did not see it before, but I see it now. I see you. Alright, so now I'm gonna cut this off. Nicely against the chipboard. Do the other side too. There we go. That's that. Let's smooch the edges. Okay, now the next step is actually the same as we do with our albums. So glad that I glued this paper the right way because I actually did not see this owl, and there is a little bunny right here too. This paper is so much fun, absolutely stunning. Alright, so now we have this, and now we are going to cover the sides, and I am going to cover that with black, because the inside pages are going to be black too. So it's a little mix up with brown, white and black. I love that mix. So what I already did is cut my pieces in the right shape, and the right measurements are 2.5 inch. So it overlaps a bit. And I cut it larger because we're going to use the same method as the other one. We're going to cut nicely against that edge. Alright, so I'm just going to peel my double-sided tape off, if it wants. Come on. Yep, here we go. So I use 3 different sizes double-sided tape, so it covers all my, every single millimeter covered with double-sided tape. There we go. No, this does not want, particularly today. It's mostly the fault of that other layer that is overlapping. Yep, here we are. Alright, so now I'm going to point it this direction, otherwise I can't apply it. Now, for just to be sure, I am going to add some, especially on the edges, I'm going to add some art glitter glue. Perhaps it's not needed, but just to be sure, I like to be sure. And a little bit here, and a little bit here, just to be sure. Art glitter glue is really a nice, quick drying glue. So let's attach first the bottom. I'm gonna keep an eye on my fold lines, my score lines, if I am in the middle. That's that right there. And then I'm just going to pull this to the top. And hoping that I am correctly. It is a little bumpy, and I do not like a bumpy edge. That is why I like that we have a glue on, so that was possible. Alright, so now, well, let me first cut this loose. That's one. And this part. Nice. This is so cool. Alright, so now I am gonna use my boom folder and squeeze every millimeter of my score, my double-sided tape, on that chipboard, so it will stay the best it can. Especially on the edges, you don't want this to come loose. Alright, that's the first step. Now you can fold this nicely in. You don't have to be afraid that it's coming loose if you use a good double-sided tape and perhaps an extra glue with it. Alright, so that is one. Cool. Now go to the other side, and we are going to decorate this, of course. There is something coming over. Yeah, so you see a little less black. Alright, so I'm gonna do this part exactly the same, and then I'll come back to you. Okay, now we have done that. Now it's time to decorate, and I'm gonna start with the front with the greenish. And I'm just going to overlap this just a bit. So not all, but just a little bit. And just going to apply. Shall I use, yeah, just a bit? I don't know, this is dark enough. Just a bit glue on here. Just a bit. I think that's working. Okay, well, I'm just going to peel this off. That's way easier. So I added some double-sided tape on this ribbon, and I'm just going to overlap this just a little to cover this edge off. Okay, and then we go to the inside, and I have no idea if this is going to be in the way, but let's see. As I say, this is a go with the flow. So I have no idea how this turns out at the end. So perhaps if this is done and I would do it again, perhaps I have other ideas. Alright, so now I'm gonna go to this side. Again, I'm gonna add just a little of that arc glitter glue. It's thin enough. Now I am going to apply that other piece. If it's getting loose, yep, here we go. Okay. So this ribbon is not adhesive. I put my own tape on it. Well, sometimes I do get questions, and because sometimes, yeah, they see things and then they get a little misunderstanding. So I try to tell everything what it is or what I did. Alright, so this is how it looks like when it's done. Yeah, cool. But now we go to the back, of course. The back needs also some decoration. Yes, we are not going to forget you. Ooh, that little bunny has a little luck. I am not going over you. You are a lucky bunny today. Okay. Let's apply just a little over that edge. Not much, just a little. Just a little. Now this is the tricky part, because on here there is another paper, another piece of paper coming over here. So that is tricky, but we can manage that. Yes, we can. Alright. Now. And of course, if you choose another color that's in your kit, then please do. You don't have to use the same color that I did. There are a few other laces in your kit. I hope, at least. That I did not forget putting them in. Okay, that's that. Let's turn it in. Squeeze that tape. And now we are going to secure this ribbon. Yes, I like it. I like it a lot. See? That is cool. I think this is going to be right here. Yay! That is so nice. So, now let's see how we are going to apply this image. And if it does not fit, of course we can cut other images. But I thought that will be fun on the front. But there are a lot of other things we still can use, of course, like this image and these little things. So I'm gonna see which one we are going to use. Yeah. But let's think about the closure. Well, shall we do that right now? No, let's go first do the flaps. Yes. Alright, now the meaning is that this flap is going to be right here. But before I'm gonna attach it, of course we need some decoration on here too. So let's find some decoration for on this flap, and then this piece too, so it's one look on the outside. And when you open this up, you see that this belongs to the cover. Alright, so yeah, let's see what kind of papers that we like to use. Well, no, yeah, we can use one of these and on the other flap this piece. That is possible. That is possible. Do we want that? I don't know, because then I am completely lost of my green and I still can use this with strips. So that is a no-no. And so I'm gonna choose another one that is also of course nice, and all these papers like matches each other, so let's see. Alright, so this is the meaning that we are going to do. So I made the first flap with some decoration. I believe this is 1 inch, about 1 inch. Yeah, it's 1 inch. And again, not again, it's the first time in this project. I cut out the strip and I let that green come back. And I made 2 photo mats because, yeah, the most of the projects are going to be used for photos and write something in here to keep things in there. So yeah, pockets, photo mats, notes, book things, pages, anything what's in that the theme that fits in here. So yeah, I made 2 photo mats, so we are going to make the same one on top. Now before you're going to use that, you're going to do this, I noticed that of course this is upside down. So my images of these boots and shoes are the same way as the lowest piece. So if you are opening up your folio, you have to be sure that these pictures are in the same side, so not upside down. So that's why I glued this already down. So now the first thing after I did this, I am going to apply some bookbinder linen first. Let me peel this off. If I can peel this off. Yeah, that's the mistake of this wet one. Let me peel first the wet one. A few moments later. Alright, the wet one, and then this big one. Okay. Now see if I can peel off this piece right here. Yes, here we go. Alright, again I'm gonna apply a little bit extra glue just to be sure that it will be sticky. You never can trust your double-sided tape. Well, some of you are totally aware of that. I read that sometimes on Facebook that not every brand is a good one. And we have double-sided tape also in our local store, a dollar store called The Action, and I did use that when I just started crafting a few years back, but I noticed that that is not a good one, so I stopped buying that one and searched for a better one. Now I really like this wet one. There's not much on it, but I really like the sturdiness of it. And I have my other one, and it's a brandless one. I don't know which brand it is, but I buy it on a Dutch website. It's called tapeconcurrent.nl for the people in Dutch who understand my Dutch. Alright, so, but in the USA I believe you have the score tape, and here in Holland that's very difficult to get, and I think it's an expensive one too, so I don't like that. if I can afford it, of course, but it's an expensive one. But you don't have to save money for a worse quality, because you're definitely going to want a score tape that stays. So, but I think I found a good one. But anyway, now I'm gonna cut my white, and I'm first going to cut it if I will leave it at one piece, but I'm not going to leave it at one piece. I am going to cut it in half, and this is the scrap free way, so no measurements. Yay! Just going to. So you first cut it if it's a complete size, and if you want 2 photo mats, then just cut it in half and cut 1 millimeter off, and then you have a nice size photo mat. Now I'm just overlapping this just a little tiny bit over that bookbinder's linen, and now I'm gonna add my first photo mat with a glue that is not that quick dry, so I can move it a little. It's just a clear glue and an all gluer, and this is from my dollar store. They call the Action, and I love it, and especially for pieces that need a little wiggle. So now I can check, but it's no need to wiggle. It's perfect already. But if you want to wiggle, then try to find a glue that is not that fast to dry, because this one I love, but it dries quickly, and then it's difficult to pull it out. Alright, now I'm going to use this ochre yellow. I don't know exactly the name of this color, but I think it's an ochre yellow mustard color. I'm gonna seal a little with fire the ends of it, so it won't ruffle away. So, and now I'm gonna overlap this tape. There we go. Okay, peel it off. It's such a good tape that it's really hard to peel it off. Yep, here we go. Yes, 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 yes. And now I'm just going to apply my ribbon to the ends. Cool. Alright, so that is the first thing you are going to see when you open your folio. I think that's nice. So you have right away a nice photo mat. Yay, I like that. Alright, so now we're going to add this to the page. So we are needed, oh yeah, and this I already did. We need to put some tape on, some good tape. And I'm just going to add some on the edges with my red tape, and then the white one in the middle. That fits perfectly. Here we go. Alright, so now clean this all up. And now we're going to push this tape on the bookbinder linen and the chipboard. So it's already, I think I did it with this one too. Alright, so now we're going to attach. Now please take a minute that your image is on the correct side so you can see it. Alright, so just fold it double. This is stiff, so you need to push it down. Alright, let's peel off that tape. A few moments later. Good Lord. Yeah, here it comes, Alright, as you know me, I like to use some extra glue just to be sure. There's nothing more awful when you spend a lot of time making something and it won't last. So that's not what we want, are we? Alright, so now let's attach this nicely between the score lines. Nice on the edge. Nice and straight. And then I'm just going to fold it open and I'm going to push it on that chipboard. Okay, that's one. I almost thought that I glued it upside down, but this is the small side and one on the right. Oh, I almost think that I did not do it correctly. Alright, so when this is fully at the end, you have this on the side. So you have all the way looking to that black. I love that. That is cool. Alright, so now we are going to do this side, and I was thinking, after I do this, shall we, and I think just in case, you know me, I want to make it secure, just in case. Shall I put a brad in it? That brad should have two functions. One, it is functional. It will hold everything extra down. Plus, it's a little decorative. So, what do you think? A nice bronze brad. Just to hold these two flaps sturdy on its place. I think that's no particular extra luxury. I think needed, I don't know, but why not? Why not play for safe? Do we like to play for safe? I do. It's just a little extra effort to use a extra brad. So I'm gonna grab a nice bronze brad and I'm gonna add it. And I think only here or on 3 places. I don't know. At least one here and one there. But let's see how this turns out. So when this is full, this of course closes perfectly. And then you can close this down like this. Ta-da! Oh, yeah, this is awesome. So yeah, everything goes in this area, so that is staying all down. And then this looks like this. I like it. So that is why I kept this plain, because there is nothing that is going to be in the way, because this is the end. The end! of this. Yeah, it's actually a box, a little box for now. Cool. I like it. Wow. Damn. I have never thought that this would be looking that nice. Yeah, this is awesome. It's something different than an album, but it is still an album, but then different. Cool. Alright, so, yeah, I'm gonna find some brads and then I'm gonna add these, and that will be perfect for the back. So it's, yeah, it's decorative too. Cool. Alright, let's find some. Alright, that's cool. I really like that, how that turns out. So yeah, see, that is decorative and it's functional. So this will never go away. So we are going, why I'm always talking in a double sentence, I don't know. But I am going to do this together with you. So first of all, I'm going to search what the middle is. So I'm taking 2 little dots that say that that is the middle. Then I am going to use my ruler. This guy is big. I hope I am just in frame. And I am. So I'm just going to take this in the middle. And where are my dots? They are there. Now I'm going to make it 1 inch right here. 1 inch right here, and then at 4 it's the middle. Alright, so that will be not too difficult to do. So I'm gonna poke 3 holes in here. Here we go. Now let's turn this little. There is nothing little on. Hate it when these little legs are not straight to each other. Because then I have a difficult way. Oh my goodness. Yep, here we go. And I do that with my scissors. Dear God. Alright, poke it in with a flat end. I push that real hard. And then I open this up and secure that also with a flat surface. I'm gonna grab another one, see if I have a nice flat one. That one has only 1 leg. Yeah. These are mixed up together. Yeah. Okay. Yep, here we are. Okay. Let's grab it, push it in that hole. Come on, yep, here we go. Push it nice flat. Let's see if we can add right away another one. Oh my gosh, yesterday evening I was just thinking about something. Last night I was at the gym for my son, and there were a few dads. Oops, there goes my picker, my other one. Anyway, there were some dads, and they were nicely talking to each other. And one of them are saying to the other one that they had a really good laugh about their old man, their old father, the father of the father. That when his father talks English, he can't announce the R. And he was saying, when he using the word, I am going to use my Dutch R, really, then he said, really. And oh my gosh, I had I had such a laugh. And like, see, there are more Dutch people who do that. And I kept my mouth shut. I didn't say anything from, I do that too. No, 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 no. I did not say anything. Oh my gosh, but innerly, oh my gosh, inside I had a fantastic moment at that time. Okay, so yeah, that was just the thing that I wanted to share with you guys. So yeah, I am not the only one that uses the W for the R. The R. Alright. Okay, so well, that was just a thing that I wanted to share. Alright, so we have put in the braad and I love it. It's decorative and it's functional. So yeah, why not do that? So then this is not going anywhere. So that is perfect. Now we are going to decide which closure that we want. Now I have something in mind, so stay tuned. Alright, now what the meaning is that we are going to attach on this side 2 pieces right here, this ribbon, and then when it's closed, so that is the meaning. The meaning is, so let me put, I want to say, but anyway, so this will pop out under here. So we have here a string, and then I want here to make a button. Let's say, oh yeah, here is it. I want to make a button. Now I do have a braid, and I have no idea if this is handy or not, but I have a braid and then it will go over it. I don't know. I like it, but I have no clue if this is going to be working. But that elastic is the first thing. No, is that the first thing that I want to add? No, the first thing is that I'm going to add this piece. So, but I want this, of course, to be decorative. Now I do have these, yeah, how you call these, epoxy things. Oh, sorry. I'm very sorry. And I'm gonna, let's use this flower. So it comes back, and it's adhesive, so that's perfect. So you can glue it down and you can cut it out very easily, like that. So now you have that little flower over it, under it. And I don't know if this is needed, but yeah, you know me. You know me. Alright, so now I'm gonna attach it, because then it can be glued down, dry. It can be dry. Yeah. Oh yeah, here it is again. Ooh, that was quick. Normally I get used to need a needle to open it up, but today not. Thank God for that. Alright, so I'm gonna push it down, and then we have a nice braid with a nice fitting flower underneath. Isn't that cool? Now I'm gonna push real hard, so perhaps the glue is coming. Oh no, it's working. Yep, that's good. That needs to dry. Now, what we don't want is that this braid is going to be too flat on that paper. That is not what we want. So I am gonna grab some chipboard piece that we still have left. And I'm gonna cut a few little pieces, and I don't know how much. Let's say 4. Let's say that's enough. I have no clue if that's enough, but let's say it is. Let's give it a try. gonna attach one on the other, because we want this button, this brad, we want this a little higher, so it's easier that we put our elastic around it. If it's too flat, that's not possible then. So let's give it a little lift. Now I have no idea if these little pieces are too small. I have no idea. Just like I said, this is a go with the flow tutorial for this kit. So I have no idea. But at least I am trying. Okay, so now the meaning is that this needs to be in here. So let's grab another picker to punch a hole, and of course that is hard, Diane, when you make this. Perhaps it's better that I do this with my crocodile. Now, I hope you have this also, but if you didn't, I hope. This is really small. Oh, this is ridiculous small, but let's try it out. Look how cute that is. That is not cute, it went just perfect. Alright, now I can apply this on here. See? That is perfect. And now I think I'm gonna, yeah, does that need it? I don't think that it's needed to stick it down. I think it's not needed. Alright, so now let's try it on a piece of paper. I always have something around in my basket. Alright, so let's test it out. See? And then you can close this down. Yeah, and then you have, see? Then you have that opening, so it's not attached completely to the bottom. And now you can add your string real easy around it. Diane, you are a genius. No, I'm not. It's just something that someone said to me lately, and yeah, I like it. Alright, so yeah, four layers was enough. So let's see where I want this. So this is going to be closed like this. This is not, no, this is going to be on top. Yeah, the biggest part I want on top. Alright, so now let's see, where is the middle? The middle is, let's grab a pencil so I can move it. The middle is 11, so that's 10, that's 5.5. That's the middle. Okay. Then, shall I use this also as the middle? I think I do. I have no clue where I want to add my my picture, but this is the middle of this page. Alright, so that is that. Now before I am going to poke a hole, gosh, I hate these pickers. I need something to put it on so it won't roll off my desk. I'm going to search for something. I think just a little tape will do enough. Okay, wait just a second. Yeah, sometimes when I have something in my mind and I see something I do have, so why not make this a little bumpy, and then, yeah, you know me, I just grab what I can to make it work. So see, ta-da! Yeah. Why am I not thinking that earlier? So now it won't get everywhere. I need to do that with my other pen. So simple. Alright, so let's get focused. Focus, Diane. Focus. Yeah. Where do we want that that picture you have chosen? Now I each time do this, but it's actually this. What do you say? Or is it this? No, it's this, isn't it? I have to check that out. Anyway, let's see. I think this picture is a little too big, but I still like it. But let's see, perhaps, I especially wanted that actually. Even if you put this on here, that's a ridiculous piece for a bread in it. So this one is too big. Shame on you. Yeah. So yeah, let's cut another piece. Another one. Let's say this one. And then make it nice with this on the bottom. Yeah, that's also nice. Or perhaps create a nice little pocket. Anyway, I am going to do first that hole on that spot we just create. And to put that bread in. So I can make that closure finished. Okay, so let's make this flat and secure it. I'm gonna put some tape over it so it won't go anywhere. Ta-da, ta-da, pom pom. Alright, that is good. Now we are going to attach this ribbon. Yeah, we're going to measure first. I'm still filming. Oh yeah. Let's grab first a sip of my tea. Because of all that brabbling, then it gets thirsty. Alright, so grab a pencil. And we need two. So first I am going to search what the middle is. And that is right here with this flower. I don't want to draw too much on it, but that's right here. And then I think I want it 2 inches from each other apart. So one here, and I believe it was, oh my, that flower. Yeah, right here. I need a pencil, otherwise I don't see it. Yep, alright. Now let's see how this is going to be So I think I'm just going to poke a hole and then just make it a little wider, because we can't use a copper dial. Well, I do have that machine for here, but I know you're not having that all, so I'm not going to use it especially for you. Okay, now let's put this in here. How are we going to attach this so it will be attached perfectly. That's a good one. Perhaps a nice braid. This is a bigger one. Let's just see if that is perfectly. What if I do this and let's open this up and let's put one underneath. I have no idea if this will hold, but I'm doing the best I can. But you can secure this, of course, with some tape on those bronze legs, but also on this piece. So I hope that's it. Fingers crossed for that. I know in the Tim Holtz folio they have a little piece, a horizontal piece. Good Lord, where is that dot? Am I that blind? Yeah, I am, because here is that dot. Don't laugh at me. Okay, now put this in here. Now before I do that, I want to check if I have the perfect size for it. Now we don't want this too tight, but also not too loose, of course. But just pushing more, pushing more. I hope it's long enough. No, I think this is good. Yes. Yes. Oh yeah, that was long enough. Let's grab another board. Okay. Okay, and then use some extra tape. Now I don't want to cut this down, otherwise it is way too short, so I'm just cover it up like that. I don't want to cut it down too short. Okay. Now let's see if this is strong enough. Oh, okay. Yeah, it is. It's bulletproof. Alright, so yeah, you can wrap that around. That's the closure. Cool. I like that. Now, if you don't like this closure, you can still use your the closure that Tim Holtz had. So if you are putting a board in here too, like say right here, I noticed that, and right here, then you can make that corner closure if you don't like this. Alright, that's just an option. What do you think, guys? What do you think about the outside? I think this is pretty neat already. Wow. Cool. I like it, and yeah, I'm gonna search for some nice images to make a nice front. And yeah, I think I think that I will be back soon for the next part. And the next part, yeah, of course, I put some decoration on the front. I'm gonna see if I can find nice images, and then I'll come back to you and we'll see how it all goes on the inside. Yay! At least thank you very much for joining me this follow along video, and I'm still not sure how it all ends, but I am so happy with the outside that I am very confident that the inside will be as nice as the outside. Okay, that's always the trouble with me. I am so nervous to start on something, because yeah, a kit is special for me, because yeah, I do have a lot of these papers for you guys, so it's special for me, so I want it to be perfect. So if you buy this kit, then you want to make a perfect project, won't you? Yeah, so okay. Stay tuned for the next part, and thanks for watching. Love you. Oh my gosh, I can't figure out what I want on top. This I did. These are all loose. I have plenty of already cut out, even these small ones. I love these, so they look like me, like little paintings. But I can't figure a nice layout, so everything I cut out I will put in a basket for now, and will let me wait for it. This is actually the cut off of that this image that was right here. I cut it off because I especially want a large image on the back. We do have a lot of big images, and I thought why not use one for the back of the cover. So I used that. I used on each cut out some brown craft paper for the back, and then some black on the bottom, so it really pops out perfectly. And then I use this cut out for the bottom. Yeah, I will leave it like this. So I cut out the shoe and I glue it on some craft paper and some black. So I did that with all the little pieces that I cut out. But yeah, for some reason I really like how this shoe looks like, so I cut out, so yeah, this is not looking very nice, but when you close it, the shoe is whole again. So yeah, but I can't figure out what I want for here. Yeah, I do like this image, but yeah, not just this image. I can't figure out what, but I was seeing that this is pretty nice to use as a back like this. I think I like this. So we cover up that cut out. So this is nice. I absolutely loved it, because you have some leaves right here, and so that comes on the top back. So yeah, and the rest, yeah, I don't know which I like. Do I want this over this flap? I don't know. Does it need to go over that flap? I really don't know. Yeah, especially like this, because she is looking down here, and when we glue this awkward little man right here, then it looks like she is in love with this man. Yeah, I'm just fooling around. And I love these little stamps, and if you cut these out then and you put these on some cardstock, then they look like little paintings. So yeah, that's also a possibility to use these at the front. I don't know, but I will leave that for later and see. I will see what, when, and how I decorate this. I don't know. I really like this. This set I already love, but it needs more. But I don't know exactly what. So I will leave that. I will sleep a night over it and then decide what to do. Okay, but the shoe I like. The shoe and the bag I already like. Okay, the next trouble that I came across was months ago, really months ago, I bought somewhere close to my house in a nice store, not close to my house. Anyway, I bought in a store here in Holland really nice flowers because I like the colors and the shapes. And I thought it will be fitting perfectly with these papers, the Spanish papers. And now I am making these, and I go, oh yeah, I do have flowers, so let's grab them. But in the meanwhile, they are not flat. They are totally not flat at all, because first thought was 7-8 months ago to make an album, and now I'm making a folio. And a folio, yeah, I don't know. Is a folio meant to be for big flowers? I don't think so. I don't know. So yeah, I don't know if I will put it on because yeah, I don't know. But what I do know is on this page I can't do that much because this is going to be as flat as it can. So on this page I can't do anything as a nice photo frame page. So I can't do that much on that, on that. So, and not even on this one. So these actually needs to be flat. But all the activity is going to be inside here. So it could be that I am gonna use those flowers. But yeah, let me sleep a night over it, and then I will decide. But yeah, I was thinking even these little small things, they are fitting right here too. How nice is that? That is cool. What do you think? One in the middle? That is awesome. And the other ones, the stand ones, the vertical ones, matches here. So yeah, you can do one below. So if this is in your cabinet, in your closet or anything else, then you can put something right here, and you know that this folio is from your Spanish collection. Inspirazion. Yay! Anyway. Oh yeah, I am nicely brabbling. So what I'm gonna do for tonight, because I do have, yeah, a small hour, not a small hour, a bit longer, 1.5. I do have some time left, so I think I am gonna decorate the inside, or I will leave that for later, or I go see what I want in here. I don't know. I am gonna leave these for the moment. I have no idea how high this is coming, what we are going to do in here. So I will leave this. Perhaps we have some room, or we don't, or we just can make a simple pocket. We don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Actually, it's pretty as it is. But Yeah, actually it's really funny because this afternoon I watched a few YouTube videos with Tim Hall's folios, and then they did actually a lot on this page, but yeah, now I made this actually pretty, yeah, I made it just a little different, so yeah, it's no worries. I absolutely love how this turns out, so yeah. Alright, Diane, stop public. Yes, I am. I am. Alright. Let's see what we're going to do further than this. Yay.